Welcome back to BST African Electronic Surgery. It's night around 8 p.m. So we just come for some urgent jobs, and we have something to fix tonight. And what do we have? We have this kind of old model laptop. That's the HP 630. And it was booked in as a fan not working, overheating. The customer phoned me about this phone because it's from one of our customers from another city. He phoned me. He said, you know what, my laptop is overheating and is giving me the fan error message on the screen, and after a while it will shut down by itself. So let's power on the laptop. Power on. It's on. System has detected that cooling fan is not operating properly, correctly. Continued operation is not recommended, may cause unpredictable behavior that could result in a random. It's just shut down before completing reading the issue, but that's the problem with this one. The fan is not working, so that's what we have to fix tonight. And you know what, I was reading some comments from our previous videos. People, they were some subscribers, actually the subscribers who have subscribed so far to the channel, I can rate them, most of them, they are on the beginner side. There are those kind of people who are trying to learn electronics. So I said, you know what, you are fixing gadgets on top of your legs, you are not professional, things like that. No, it doesn't work like that. Actually, the word professional is defined depending with how you see things. According to me, if I can fix a device and bring it back to life within a stipulated space of time, to me that's professional. So I don't mind, but I can be professional, because to some people, maybe welding, you were saying I saw many people welding some gloves, and yeah, that's professional. So today I'll fix this laptop welding gloves. So let's do it. You think I don't have gloves? I can do it. I can be professional actually. If you want me to be professional, if wearing gloves, it means that's what that's how you define professional. Let me wear gloves and fix this laptop. Because if the fan is not spinning, I'm sure there's a lot of dust and dirt inside. So let me do it for the first time, I want to be professional, even myself, because someone is defining professionalism as wearing gloves, Said if you are working without even gloves, and then you are not professional. So let's do it. Let's see if that can change anything to me. Maybe. What can I do? These are my subscribers, so sometimes I have to take some ideas, I'm not obvious, I'm not 100% perfect. So I have to take ideas from other people. So let's take out the battery. Let's get inside our laptop quickly. Let's do it, you know. This is some kind of HP 630 old model G1 2008 2009. That's when this laptop was manufactured. So let's get inside our laptop quickly. Because the way how things works, when you power on the laptop, the microcontroller is communicating with the temperature sensor, and after using it a while, or even if you are not yet using it, few minutes, it will say if there's anything wrong. The temperature sensor will report to the microcontroller, and the microcontroller will send the signal to the screen, like what is happening here. The furnace reported fault. Because I plugged this laptop for a while. I wanted to see. I ignore that error message and press enter. The laptop, you can go on Windows and is getting super hot, very hot. And in the middle, maybe of watching a movie or something like, it's just shutting down by itself. It's overheating actually. So let's see how we can fix such kind of errors. This is the first time to fix such kind of things. This error is new. I never fixed one, but I'll try to fix this one. I think we can. Let's take all the screws, few screws left. Okay. For this one, this keyboard is coming out. So let's take off the keyboard. Let's take off the keyboard completely. Our keyboard is out. Let's take few screws here. Screw. Let's take this connector for the switch out. Connectors for the touchpad. Okay. Let's try to separate this if we can. We still have one more screw here, and some screws here. This laptop has too many screws, but that's not the issue. The issue is how we are going to fix this one. That's the main issue. Let's try to take this top cover. Another screw left. Yeah, that's happened when we are fixing something in a hurry. Okay. A lot of screws. But I think we're now ready. Okay, that's the top cover. That's the fan. I can spin the fan. It's not that hard. Okay. You know what? Let's take off the motherboard completely. Let's take these connectors for the speakers, for the CD drive. This is the speaker connector out. Let's take the screen connector. Let's take out the motherboard. Let's take out the motherboard completely. Let's take this speaker out. Let's take this speaker out and try to diagonalize this one. See how best you can do to fix the fan issue, you know. Let's take everything out here. All the connectors out. You know, I'm not used to work with the gloves, you know, but because some people, they are saying professionalism is on the gloves, I think we can just accept. That's the fan. Let's clean our fan. You know, that's what you see even in a surgery. You go there, the doctor, you go in a theater room, you are waiting for the doctor for the operation, and you are just scared. So you know what? I can hear the fan is spinning. Let's check something. Which one is ground? Which one is the supply pin? We have 3 pins here. The black is minus, meaning to say the red is on the plus, and the yellow wire is for temperature. So how can test if this fan is still working or not? Do you have a dead fan or not? Let me cut down this red wire on the plus, you know. Let's cut down the red wire. Let me peel off this red wire. Just finish peeling off the red wire. I want to do some trick here. Let's come with voltage. Just want to test 2 amps. Two amps, around 3 point something, 4 point something volts. That should be okay, you know. Ground plus. Check. Let me stop here. Let's apply voltage on the plus. You can see. So this fan is still good, but it's not spinning. For the reason which I don't really know. What about modifying things? What about that? But before that, we need to do something further, you know. We need to do proper cleaning on this one. Let me wear my microscopic glasses. I want to be pro tonight. I want to be pro. Because many people, they say you are not professional, things like that. So I want to be pro. Just to give me time to exercise professionalism here. Okay. You know, like doctor, you have to look for the right vein. That's very important. Let's do it. These ones are working with one eye. If you put all the eyes, you can't see anything. So we want to make sure that our fan is clean to ensure smooth flow. Okay. Let me check the inner vessels, you know, like doctor in a surgery, what you can do. Okay. Everything seems to be fine from inside. So let's assume this is the womb of our patient. So what I want to do, let's leave this drying, and let's take out the, let me put these glasses here. I'll put them back. Okay, let's take out the heatsink. Our fan is working, but it's not spinning. We'll modify a few things here on the fan. It's not a big deal. I'll connect that pen to 3.3 so that it will spin nicely. That's not a big deal. Let's put this fan aside. The next step, yeah, that's the graphic chip, that's the processor. We want to clean and put new thermal paste, you know. That's what we have to do. Let's clean up the top surface of the processor and the graphic chip. That's our processor, graphics, and the PCH. It's clear, nothing complicated here. Everything is clear. So let me put back my glasses and do the theater thing here. That's my injection, you know. Let's apply. Let me inject my patient, you know. I know we can do it because we are practicing professionalism, you know. And on the graphic chip. Okay. Let us do it. Let us do it if we can. What is left? I need something that to ensure that we did the good appliance here. Let's take out everything. That should be fine. That should be fine. On the other side of the heatsink, we need to clean, just to take off this older thing. I'll leave this thermal pad here and I'll put back all together. These glasses, I just finish with them. You know, professionalism. What we can do. Let's put back the heatsink in position. Let's put back all the screws. put back everything. That's the heat sink. Our fan is not working. It's working actually, but I suppose the voltage or that signal, this fan has been reported fault by the temperature sensor. So the only way to fix this is to modify things, because even if you clean it, that will not let this fan working. Trust me, even after cleaning, that will not let this fan spinning. So what I want to do next, where is my charging port? Let's plug in the charging port. I need something to insulate, you know. You don't want bad things to happen here. You want to make sure this job is done properly. What I want to do, I want to plug in the charger and try to power on the laptop with a tweezer, you know. I think we can power this laptop on with a tweezer. On the switch. Okay. Yeah, you can see this light. So our motherboard is now on. Let's check for some voltages. Let's check for, you can see this light, but the fan is not spinning obviously. What do we have here? 1 point. 1.0. 3.38. Okay. .38. Let's power on our laptop again. Let's do it with a tweezer one more time. Our laptop is now on. I'm looking for proper 3.3 power rail. Let's wait. You can check here. So on this test point, we have 3.3, but it's now off. You can see there's no light here. So my motherboard is now off. So, but if we check here, you can see on the test meter, on this point, we have 3.38, because 3.3 volts power supply is always on, even if your laptop is off. So if we connect our fan here, the fan will spin even if the laptop is off. That's not a good idea. So I'll take from this 3.3, which is coming on when you switch on the laptop. I think that's a good idea. So let's do it. Let's modify things here. I need a nice jumper, you know. A nice jumper. Let's do it nicely, you know. Let's do it nicely. Maybe I'll qualify to be professional. because the definition of professional, of being professional, it seems as if I'm not yet qualified to be professional. But if I can fix a device and bring it back to life, to me that means that's defined professionalism actually. You know, I always forget to unplug the charger while it's using soldering. That's not good. You end up fixing big problem instead of just fixing something small. Instead of fixing funny things, we ended up, if you don't do it wisely, you end up fixing something big. So let's do it. I just disconnected the plus wire and reroute it to 3.3. Let's unplug this. I disconnect the plus of the fan and reroute it to 3.3 volts here, because here we have 3.3, but this 3.3 is not the same with this 3.3. Probably this one is from the VREC 3, which is going to the controller, which is always on all the time, because even if I check now, we do have 3.3 on this. That's an inductor, maybe. But here we have 3.3 after turning on the motherboard. So we are done. That's all what you have to do. Let's put our glue just to insulate. And see if that error message will come. We'll test after. Don't worry. We'll test everything after. Just to prove my point, you know. Just to prove my point. We have to test after if that is working or not. Let's plug in this and test if our fan will spin when we turn on the motherboard. That's a good thing. Before we close the laptop, ground. Let's plug in the charger plugged. We do have charging light. Let's power on this motherboard. You can see our fan is spinning. So that's how you modify and you reroute things. Our fan is spinning. You can see the light. This motherboard is on. Let's close everything and see if that error message will come again. Let's put back everything together fast, you know. I think I just finished with these gloves. The professionalism part, I've done it, because I want to be fast here. So let's put back all together, you know. Let's put back all together. quickly, because after all, time is very important. Time is very important. Let's put everything together, and you can test what we've done, because this job is done. It's not hard, you know. It's not hard. There's nothing hard. But all comes from mainly comes out of interest. If you have interest, and if you know how things works, I don't think you can fail. I don't think so. You can't fail. Let's put the top cover on position. Let's do it quickly, you know. That should be quick job, you know. That should be quick job. That should be very quick, you know. Let's put back everything together. Everything together. Everything together. And the test, I'm just curious to see if that error message is still existing. Let's put everything together quickly. That's the hard drive. Let's put the hard drive connector. Okay. This laptop has got too many screws. So what I want to do, I want to stick this hard drive. After that, we'll test our laptop. I think that will be a good idea, just not to let this video too long, you know. We have the power on. Let's turn off the laptop. Let's see if that message is still appearing. On. System fan has detected that a cooling is not operating properly. Let us see. Our fan is not spinning anymore. Explain that. Power on again. No. Our fan is not spinning anymore. For the reason which I don't know. So I didn't want this thing to be long, but I don't have option. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on here there. Because if I'm still getting that message, it means something is not right there. But let's check. Let's check, you know. Let's check. Yeah, that's what happened when you are trying to prove a point, you know. You try to prove a point and okay. Let's power on the laptop one more time. You can see our fan is spinning. So I think what I did, I put tight or on the screw, on the screws here, to the extent that the speaker was disturbing. You can see on top of the fan we have a speaker. If this speaker is disturbing, probably this fan can't work properly. So let's unplug this. Let's see how best we can do it, just to make sure that this fan will spin even if you put the top cover, you know. Yeah, that's what happened if you try to prove a point. Things will go the other side. But let's test again. I just loosen the screws which are connected on the speaker which is on top of the fan, you know. Let me put the screw, because I'm about to put keyboard, you know. Let's put back the keyboard and do one more test here. What I want is just to test, and then after that I'll give this to my assistant to put all the screws together. I just want to see that message. I want to check that error message, you know. Fan is not working properly, it will shut down, things like that, which I showed you at first. That's what I want to see. Let's put the CD drive. Let's plug in. Let's power on our laptop. I think you can see. Let's power on our laptop on. Our fan is spinning. Let's wait. HP log, Windows sign, and that error message is normal. That is the way how you can modify the issues in line with the fans, you know. That message is no longer there because the fan, I can hear the fan is spinning. It's spinning silent because I connected to 3.3. If you connect it to 5 volts, it will be too fast and noise, you know. So I connected to 3.3 volts, but it's not 3.3, which is meant to be on all the time. No, I didn't connect it to VREG 3, but I connected to the 3.3 power supply, which is off when the laptop is off. Our laptop is working fine. It's not shutting off because the fan is spinning. Of course, it's loading slowly. Well, let's take out the charger. Charger taken out. Let's plug in. Let's test it last time. Power on. HP. Windows sign. That error of cooling system not detected is normal. So what I can say, just like, subscribe and follow our channel, BST African Electronic Surgery. We'll try to look for more better jobs, and according to me, if I've done this, according to me, that's professional, because our laptop is fixed, it's now working fine, no errors. Obvious, I'll put back all the screws together, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.